How strong is the hush money case against Donald Trump? We started to get an idea today as testimony began at this historic trial. CNN's Gloria Pazmino joins us from outside the Manhattan courthouse, where both sides started laying out their arguments. Gloria.
That's right, Cynthia. We heard from the prosecution this morning, which accused former President Donald Trump of orchestrating a criminal scheme to influence the 2016 presidential election. Prosecutors said he worked with Michael Cohen and with David Packer to conceal negative stories about him. The defense also delivered its opening statements, saying that Trump is innocent and that he had nothing to do with falsifying records. They said he was simply running a political campaign. They did, however, acknowledge that Trump simply signed the checks.
In just under 3 hours on day 5 of the 45th president's first criminal trial, opening statements were made and the first witness briefly took the stand.
An opening statement can make or break the case.
The prosecution's opening statement took about 46 minutes, as prosecutor Matthew Colangelo told jurors about a, quote, criminal conspiracy and a cover-up. Colangelo also accused Trump of repeatedly causing false entries to be made to business records, outlining the former president's alleged role in the hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels.
This is going to be the first time, maybe in his life, that he cannot control the narrative. And he also can't sue the prosecutor for anything negative that they say about him, because the opening statement is protected speech.
Trump's defense attorney, Todd Blanche, spoke for roughly 36 minutes and began with one simple assertion: Donald Trump is innocent, something the prosecution and defense had in common, referencing Trump's longtime friend, David Packer, who then took the stand. Packer, the former publisher of the National Enquirer, allegedly helped broker the $130,000 hush money deal. Packer has been granted immunity in the federal investigation in exchange for his testimony, and he'll return to court on Tuesday, as will Trump.
It's a case as to bookkeeping, which is a very minor thing in terms of the law.
Court ended early on Monday due to an alternate juror's dentist appointment.
Now, prosecutors began to introduce Packer to the jury, outlining his work at the National Enquirer and detailing the practice of so-called catch and kill, or checkbook journalism, paying for the rights to a story to make sure that it was never published. Cynthia?
Now, Gloria, everybody's been wondering if Trump will take the stand in his own defense. Did you get any hints today?
Well, Trump has certainly made it clear that he wants to take the stand. He said so several days ago, but we have seen the former president make similar statements before, only to change his mind at the last minute. We are going to see whether or not the defense thinks it's worthwhile to put Trump up on the witness stand. Once he's up there, he is open to cross-examination by the prosecution, which could get risky in terms of how he might incriminate himself.
And Gloria, many people have wondered, could Trump actually go to jail if he is found guilty?
Well, look, it is certainly a possibility, right? In theory, if Trump is convicted of the 34 felony charges that he is accused of, prison is certainly a possibility. Now, we should mention that this is a non-violent offense, that Trump has no previous criminal record, and that this is the lowest level of a felony that you can be charged with here in New York. Judge Merchan is ultimately going to have the discretion to decide how Trump should serve out his sentence should he be convicted.
And that is CNN's Gloria Pazmino joining us from New York.